In this video, we're going to talk about domain and range for continuous relations. Let's quickly review. If you read this symbol from left to right, the small end of this is on the left. So that's less than or equal to. This line means equal to. And then if you read this one from left to right, the wide end is on the left. So that's greater than, and this line is equal to. So this symbol means greater than or equal to. When we are looking at our graphs, we want to see, for an enclosed graph like this, you want to see where the graph ends. So I'm going to draw one line on one side where it ends and one line on the other. And we're talking about first the domain. So we're looking for the x's that are between on the inside of the graph. We're looking for the x's. So this graph stops at -4. And on this side, it stops at 3. And -4 is less than or equal to x is the domain. And then that is less than or equal to 3. So this part right here talks about everything that's inside of the graph, of the continuous graph. And the points tell you how far out it opens up on either side. So that's the domain. So we know that the range then is the y, are the y values. So again, we're going to go on the y-axis and draw a line where the graph ends on both the top and the bottom. And again, we're going to read from least to greatest. So this point right here is -4. And that's less than or equal to all the stuff in the middle. And that is less than or equal to 3. Because this point right here, this graph stops at 3. Is it a function? No, it is not. And if you ask yourself why it's not, if you lay your pencil, let me get a different color. If you lay your pencil on the graph, it touches the graph in 2 places. So it is not a function because it fails, fails the vertical line test. And I'll write it out. It fails the vertical line test. So it is not a function. In number 2, we see that it is not an enclosed graph. And the domain are all the x values. So that will be all real numbers. All the x's. So those are all the real numbers. And that symbol means real numbers. And then the range is all the y's. And so that is also all real numbers. Is it a function? Yes, because if we lay our pencil on the graph, oh, that just looks horrible. If we lay our pencil on the graph, it only touches the graph at 1 point. So that means yes, it's a function because it passes the vertical line test. Okay, now you try. Do the other 2, and if you need more assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. See you next time.